Hello and welcome to Module 20 AI Stack Management, the final stage where we transition from planning to ongoing oversight. By now, you've delivered a strategic AI roadmap complete with timelines and budgets. The question becomes, how do you ensure all those plans translate into tangible results? That's where AI Stack Management comes in. It's more than just project management. It's about continuous engagement, training, KPI tracking, and AI stack evolution. In other words, your job on retainer is to make sure the client's AI tools are actually delivering real world value month after month. Once the strategic roadmap is approved, the implementation phase begins after you've had the scope of work executed. Some agencies treat this as a brand new project, but in AI stack management, you're no longer working on a one-time scope of work. Instead, you're really embedded with the client, ensuring that every piece of the roadmap is executed effectively. Sometimes your clients might ask you, why do they need you on retainer? And the reason is because AI adoption involves more than just flipping a switch. It's about employee adoption, ongoing training, monitoring results, and adjusting the roadmap when the business environment or the technology changes. Many clients can't handle that alone. They truly need someone who understands the roadmap, the budget constraints, and each tool's capabilities. So let's clarify the core responsibilities you'll take on during the management phase or the implementation phase. Generally, we can break AI stack management into 4 essential categories. The first is overseeing execution of the AI roadmap. Your job here is to ensure each AI project has a solid start date, an integration or development timeline, and a realistic go-live milestone. It's not just about scheduling, though. You'll coordinate with in-house or external tech teams, keeping an eye on progress to avoid any resource conflicts or unexpected delays. Second is ensuring tool implementation and adoption. Implementation is more than installing software and hoping employees use it. You'll need to handle training, produce documentation, and sometimes create or update a learning management system so the organization's workforce can learn those AI tools effectively. Put simply, it's your responsibility to confirm that people aren't just aware of the tools, but they're actively using them in their day-to-day roles. Third is reporting on the AI stack's KPIs. Every AI solution must justify its own existence, whether by reducing costs, increasing revenue, saving labor hours, or decreasing error rates. As the AI stack manager, you'll track these KPIs, share updates with leadership, and you'll quickly identify if these tools need more training or troubleshooting to meet its expected outcomes. And then fourthly is regularly recommending modifications to the AI stack. AI is never a set it and forget it solution. Technology evolves, new opportunities arise, and certain tools can become outdated. Your job is to stay proactive. Maybe you discover a better vendor, an improved model, or a new feature that aligns with changing business needs. It's your job to regularly recommend modifications to the AI stack. That way your client is getting consistent value from the AI stack that you design. Now, looking ahead in future ongoing seminars, we'll share tools, worksheets, and new ideas to effectively manage a business's AI stack. In fact, we're currently validating one of our own tools, a platform that we call an AI performance dashboard that helps businesses visualize the health of an organization's AI stack KPIs using the very methodologies that we teach here. Now, to make it easier for your client to understand what they're getting when they retain your services, consider offering tiered packages. First, you can have a roadmap management package. You can call this your base package, where you ensure that the AI tools are developed and rolled out on schedule. You communicate with leadership if any changes or delays occur. The second package, which is a larger package, would be roadmap management and training. This would be like a mid-tier package. This includes everything in the roadmap package, but you also add oversight for executing the AI roadmap and ensuring AI tool adoption. An example would be employee training, documentation, or learning management support. The final tier could be your premium tier, which is roadmap management, training, and strategy. This is where you include everything in the roadmap management and training package, and you can add reporting on the AI stack KPIs to show a tangible ROI, and regularly recommending modifications to the AI stack to keep the tools up to date with the evolving business goals. By structuring your services in this way, you can give clients a clear sense of the value that you provide. They can start with basic roadmap oversight, move up to mid-tier where you also train teams, or you can go all in with the premium package that includes strategy, KPI reporting, and the frequent roadmap adjustments. When you propose a monthly retainer, it's important to articulate why the client should invest in this model. Simply put, AI success is not a one-time event. It requires a sustained effort to ensure that every tool remains aligned with the business's goals. Your ongoing commitment is to commit to continuous ongoing improvement. And you are committing to the business for continuous training and onboarding, where employees, they may change roles, new hires might come in, or existing staff might need a refresher course. You're also committing to routine checkups and KPI tracking. You'll be compiling reports and sharing ROI metrics and making sure that the client sees tangible gains. You're committing to proactive adjustments where if an AI tool is underperforming or a new tool use case arises, you're there to revise the AI stack accordingly. And then lastly, you're providing dedicated expertise and support. The client knows that they can call on you at any time for any troubleshooting or strategic advice. Essentially, this implementation and management model, it shifts the responsibility of the AI stack onto you to deliver ongoing value and not just the static plan. For the technical aspects of the project builds that you're recommending in your AI stack or your AI roadmap, you have a couple options. The first option is to partner with a resource like Strata 52, where you can tap into our engineering team that will scope out each project clearly. This will be your most hands-off approach where you'll be able to earn 15% on a referral fee for every tool that gets billed to your client. The other option is to work with another agency or freelancers in a white label fashion where you can handle the daily oversight and the management of these freelancers. For this example, instead of getting some sort of referral fee for introducing your client to a team of engineers, you can mark up each one of the AI tools that are being built out. Now, this might sound appealing, but there is a significant amount of work that is involved in actually vetting and qualifying and managing these remote teams. Now, the difference that you get with Strata 52 is not only do you have a team of 500 proven engineers that do this day in and day out, you'll actually be working with and communicating with a project manager. That project manager is the individual who is in charge of the execution of that project. You're not communicating with the end developers, which is typically what you'll do if you are assembling your own team of freelancers or your own agency. Now, whichever avenue you choose, either way, your role is to oversee, to validate, and to maintain the quality of the deliverable. By centralizing these efforts through your retainer-based engagement, the client will benefit from the consistency that you bring and will avoid juggling multiple vendors alone in an industry that is unfamiliar to them. One of the things that we recommend is regular review cycles. So to maintain momentum after you have agreed on a management client under your belt, you'll typically want to hold quarterly business reviews, also known as QBRs, and possibly an annual business review. During these reviews, you'll do things like evaluating each tool's usage and ROI metrics. You might adjust the AI stack at any given time. You'll discuss the potential new AI opportunities that have emerged since the last review, and you'll highlight any roadblocks or user adoption challenges that have arisen in the last quarter. These structured check-ins are important because they reassure the client that someone is actively measuring, paying attention, and driving the success of their AI stack initiatives, not just letting them drift. Now, during this phase, while you oversee the company's entire AI stack, it's critical to do one thing that most other agencies are not doing. One of the things that we recommend when we have an AI tool that's getting rolled out is we want to appoint an internal champion, and we call this person the AI tool lead. For each major solution or for the department as a whole. Now, this is a person that already works inside of the business, and they might be an overperformer. They might be an individual who might become management someday or might be ascending in the organization, or it might be the person who is just really enamored by AI. And genuinely, these individuals, these AI tool leads, will be easy for you to kind of sniff out as you get into these engagements and these workshops. You'll want to do this with any type of AI tool that you're implementing in the business, whether it's an off-the-shelf tool, custom AI, or a workflow. This person, the AI tool lead, will be your eyes and ears inside the business. They won't necessarily be conducting any training themselves, but they'll be your point of contact and they'll give you a realistic view of how employees are embracing the tool. They'll track basic usage data and gather feedback. If, for example, we keep hitting a bottleneck here, or we wish that it could do this, or we've discovered a new feature that might help us even more. They'll also help compile your KPIs, however often you gather those KPIs, so you don't have to chase multiple departments for statistics. If the client has multiple AI tools rolling out simultaneously, say one per department per month, then each department needs at least one internal point of contact, and this will ensure that you can do your job effectively without micromanaging from afar. One AI tool lead can sometimes handle multiple AI tool initiatives if they have the bandwidth, but it's crucial that at least someone in each department takes ownership of the AI tool because they become your essential eyes and ears in the organization. So that's the crux of Module 20, AI Stack Management and Implementation. Now that you've seen how a retainer-based engagement benefits both you and the client, you can guide them from planning to adoption and growth. Remember, at this stage, you oversee the execution of the roadmap. Don't let those carefully crafted plans set idle. And you also ensure that implementation includes training, documentation, and continuous user engagement. You want to track the KPIs so the client knows that their investments are paying off or they need to be adjusted. You also want to recommend any modifications whenever you see the opportunity to optimize or pivot the AI stack. You also want to appoint an AI tool lead in each department for each major solution. That internal champion is your key ally for gathering insights and feedback. And then you want to continue to communicate your retainer value, your ongoing hands-on management that will truly drive ROI beyond the initial launch. With these best practices in mind, you'll thrive in the crucial last mile of building a sustainable AI agency where real business transformation happens. So congratulations on nearing the end of the course. We are this close to the final modules and exam. So stay tuned for our next module where we will help you reap the rewards of a client's well-managed AI stack.